DMPC. So their final game in this tournament. Most if they win, of course, they may have a chance to play the third place playoff. If they lose, they'll be knocked out. So it's very important that they put up a big score here against DFCC. DFCC won their first game yesterday against the DPMC, but they also went down to CDB. So this is interesting battle on our hands. Pushing outside the off stump. Doesn't get a bet on that one. So Ravindu Ratnayaka is opening the bowling. Moksha Samarakun is out there. Hammered down the ground. Goes through for a quick single. It has been bright sun to gloomy all day. Conditions have been changing quite a lot. So Moksha Samarakun now he's on strike. Didn't get going in the first game. Charging the bowler. Missing it completely. Clipped away, they'll just get a single. So need boundaries, Sampath Bank. Competitive score is probably 80 and a plus. 100 will be good. 80 plus is a must if you're going to defend on this small ground in a T20 game. So they need to get off to a good start. It's got a bit gloomy and cloudy. It has been like that all day. Sun has come and pushed the clouds away. But probably now getting towards this evening session. We never know how it will stand. That's swung away from his presence. That's a good hit. That's 6. That was a very good hit indeed by Moksha Samarakun. Smoking that one. First over done, 9 without loss.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ හොඳට දුර දෙක පේනවා
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්
So Nipunna Premaratna being given the ball. Tasita Chamara pulling that away. Doesn't beat the fielder. Another shortish delivery. Once again, looking to charge, but then decides to pull it. The bowler dragged it short. Another single. So 10 on the board. Second over in progress. This is good bowling by Nipun Premaratna. Right on the mark. So left arm seamers get it in the right area. They're difficult to get away. That's down the leg side, a loose delivery, very loose, very lucky to get away with that one. It's called a wide. So another single to the total, moves up to 12. Nipun Premaratna managing to drag this back a bit in this over. That's a top edge. It's out caught. There you go. That's the wicket they were looking for. Tasit Charmer trying to pull it away. He was never comfortable against the short ball. Just ballooned in the air for Sandhu, the wicketkeeper, to take a comfortable catch. Good over by Nipun Premaratna. He's struck for DFCC. And Sampath Bank have lost their first wicket in this game. Tasit Chamra departs for 2.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
Want to come? Left arm over.
So 2 overs done, 12 for 1.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDB FD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDB FD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
කැගිරි මොන දෙකද ගාල්ල? අතරම එනවනේ. නණ්ඩා. කොමින්න. පොඩ්ඩක් මේඩේලා ඉඳා. සින්නෙත කරකවන්න එපානේ. සින්නෙත මෙහෙට කරා.
Gets the outside edge. Devendu is the new bowler. Moksha Samrakun. So on 7, Senu Ramar Singh is the new batter. Left arm spin being introduced into the attack. They managed to contain the batters so far. 13 for 1.
bang.
So 15 for 1. 2.4 overs have been bowled. Goes for the slog sweep. Has he connected well? He has. Senu Ramar Singh picks that up and deposits that over Sportylk for 6. It was a good over until then, just the 3 overs, 3 runs conceded, but that has certainly spoiled the over. That was a good one, good hit, clean. Dot ball to finish off, and 9 off that one from Devendu. 3 done, 21 for 1.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු?
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
So there you go, they lost the toss at the Chamara for 2. Samarkon and Amar Singh, the skipper, on 8 apiece. Vinusha Silva is the new bowler. Drives through the offside. Just a single. Picking up a one quite leisurely.
wicket keeper.
So nothing much happening. The boundaries aren't coming for Sampath Bank. At the moment it's 1s and 2s. They run a ball. They need to step it up. Somebody has to play something out of this order. Extraordinary. Try to bring in that momentum into the game. Vinishka Silva, the bowler. Okay, down the leg side. Could be called a wide. It is. That was a good delivery. That a bit of extra bounce goes to the wicket keeper very quickly. Drives off the back foot. Just a single. Bit of it. He's trying to poke. It's bad at that one. Samara Khan, 9 of 9. Haven't been able to get the ball to the boundary. Now this is T10 cricket. You need boundary every over. You need to get at least 9 to 10 runs every over, and a boundary is mandatory. This over, only 3 runs so far. They need to find the boundary in this last ball. Does he time it enough? No, just a single. Excellent over from Vinishka Silva. Just 4 runs. 25 for 1 after 4 overs.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුරදිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDP එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
See 1 over piece for the bowlers, 4 used so far.
හරි මං ගන්න. තමයි ගොඩක් ඇතුලේ වැඩි කොටම වැඩි. Kai.
Okay, pushed it in the gap. Comes down the track, driving through the onside. Sunit Disanak has been introduced into the attack.
බලන්න ඇසිනේ. ඒක කමන්නේ. පිට බලන්න නෝරි. මේවා නනේ. ඒ ගන්න අත් වැඩිද?
The runs are coming in ones and twos at the moment. Nothing at all happening. Oh, looking to drive to the offside. Missing that completely. So did the wicket keeper. They'll get a bye. Sampath Bank really not been able to get away. Another one. And this time it's out caught, stumped. Quick glove work by the wicket keeper. Leave it his crease was Amar Singh. That was the frustration setting in. They were not getting the boundary. Sinet Disanayak had only conceded 5 runs off this over before this. Dragged him out of his crease, missed it completely, and the wicketkeeper did the rest.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDP එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
බෝස් ඉදුවා. එකයි. යකිරි බෝල්ට වරි. යකිරි ගහලා එවපන්.
So Hansa Jabandara, he had a good game. The first one today against DPMC in the morning. He's out there, but excellent over by Disanayak. 5 overs done, 34 for 2.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDP එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
So the 6th over in progress. Moksha Samarasinghe has faced 13 deliveries. He needs to get on with the game now. Even in the first game, we're struggling to get the ball away. Hansa Jabandara was the one who batted well. Gets an outside edge straight to the fielder. They'll get a single. They've been to he's bowling his second over. Tries to swing that. This is the shots they were trying in the first game as well. Really difficult to understand. Just come down the track, hit him straight over. Probably not trusting the power, the ability to clear the fence, to trying these cheeky shots. It's rather surprising. when you look at the proceedings that have happened so far today and the MCA grounds, people who've just backed their power and hit straight have been successful. We saw that with Lairu Madhushankar moving Subha Singh earlier on for CDB, the likes of Ron Chandragupta hitting straight down the ground. Ramesh Mendis, he's not a big hit off the ball, but plus clean, it's good cricketing shots, bring value for money. Even Semba Kuttige played some very good shots to the offside. So it's not about a bang bang and just swinging wild. It's good cricket that's needed. 6 overs done.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුරදිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
So 4 overs remaining. There's still 36 for 2. Nipunna Premaratna will bowl. His second over, outstanding first over, the left arm seamer. Finally gets one away, but still 1 run, but some intent shown. Ansa Jabandar, he's one of the players that has batted well. Moksha Samara Singh hasn't really shown any aggression at all. You need to strike at 150 plus, close to 200 in T20 cricket. Generally in T20 cricket, you're looking at 150, 140, 150 strike rate, but in T10, even more. The runner ball is just not enough. Sampath Bank haven't really shown so far in this tournament that they're competitive in this TIA. With the bat, definitely not. Takes it out through the offside, just squeezes it. Still just a single. Good bowling by Premaratna. He's bowling full, he's bowling straight. Three singles of the first 3 deliveries. Current run rate is 6.6 runs per over. Projected score just 60. Short delivery, it will be called a wide. Yes, down the leg side. 1 for the over as well. Inside edge onto the bed. Another good delivery. DFCC well in command of this game. Down the leg side. Hit on the pads. Full and straight. But a fantastic over once again. Just 2 overs given away, just 6 runs. Nipun Premaratna picked up a wicket. 7 overs done, 41 for 2.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
So the 8th over, Disanayaka bowling his second. He's just given away 5 runs. The bowling figures of all the bowlers are exceptional because Sampath Bank haven't really found the boundary. 5 of 6, 18 of 21. Run rate just 5.86. Swinging hard but not connecting again. Dot ball. Driving through the offside. Goes for the big one. Just a single though. They hit a few shots in this last couple of overs, but the ball hasn't gone anywhere. 4 runs of the first 5 deliveries. Another excellent over by Sinit Disanayaka. Just 4 runs off that one. He's just conceded 9 of his 2. 8 overs done, 45 for 2.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
So finally a boundary. .49 for 2. Finally a boundary after ages. That's a good one. Down the ground. Just another single though. It has been an excellent spell of bowling by DFCC. Hansa Jabandara trying his best. .50 on the board finally for Sampath Bank. Gets an outside edge. Straight to the fielder. .12. Finally the run rate has crept above the 6-run mark. It wasn't for a while. 7 off the over. Much better with that boundary. Beats him though. It's 19 of 25 deliveries. Moksha Samarasinghe, he's been there right from the start. It's difficult to understand the strategy. Probably they are just playing for some match practice. Sampath Bank as they play the C Division tournament, which is began today. They'll have matches in the coming weeks. But you'd have expected with the other batters in the tank, 8 wickets in hand, that he'll just go out there swinging at everything. If he connects, yes. If he not, then you can't help it. But again, just a single. Hasn't been able to find the boundary. Moksha Samarasinghe hasn't had the power to really find the boundary down the ground. But then the ones and twos too haven't really come at regular intervals. There's been a lot of dot balls in between. 53 for 2. This is a better over 8 of it. Can they finish off with the boundary here? Slow delivery. Bandara hits that into the gap. Now that's a welcome boundary. 2 boundaries off this over. This is what Bandara did in the last game too. Towards the end, he put up some runs that gave them a decent score. 9 overs done. 57 for 2.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
So Minusha Silva, just 4 runs off his first over, will bowl the final one for DFCC. It has been a crawl for Sampath Bank. They will have to improve their game quite a lot, even in the 50 over format of playing the C Division. A lot of work to be done. Attempt for a catch, but Belu's the fielder. Finally a 6. Finally Moksha Samarasinghe gets finds the boundary. Much needed. We need a lot more of this right from the start. It's the intent. There you go again. This time into the gap. rather surprisingly, he's not played this way right throughout this innings. If they got a lot more runs, moves into the 30s. Now these are the kinds of innovative shots he could have probably played earlier on, giving himself some room, just steering the gap, finding the gap, short boundaries here. Soon as you beat the infield, it's 4 runs all the way. But he has been just working the single around. Now they move to 67. So 10 runs of these first 2 balls. Another outside edge, but this time just a single. There is a protection. 3 more deliveries left. Can they get to 75? Finally, the run rate has gone up over 7 as well. It made a huge difference. Just a couple of boundaries, straight away the run rate jumps up. So if you keep doing that, hitting a boundary every over, you know, you're able to get it to that 100-run mark. 90 to 100. You won't get 100 every day, but you'll end up maybe at 85 if you have some intent. That's a big one, but it's in the air. Is it a skyer? Coming down from the skies, holds on to it on the second attempt. Bubbled out, but Akil holds on at the end. So there you go. DFCC picking up another wicket. But this is, they don't mind it. I mean, this is the way to go. You have 7 wickets in hand or 8 wickets in hand before this one. Swing at everything. If you connect, you're lucky. Maybe you find the outside edge by going hard at the ball. There's 2 balls. Moksha Samarasinha got a 6 and a 4. You know, if he could have played that in that fashion, they would have probably got much more. Akil Inham takes the catch. Vidusha Silva picks up the wicket. He's out for 30, off for 29.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු?
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDP එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
That's a big one. He's out too, but that doesn't matter. He's tried Yashita Aishan. He's hit it in the air and he departs 2-2 for Vinuksha Silva.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු?
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDP එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
To put that the bowlers under pressure. You may get out, you may hit one off the edge, doesn't matter. Every run counts. If you get to 10 of 2 or 3 deliveries, that's what counts in a T10 game. It's not about having a big score but at a run a ball, but it's how quickly you get the runs. If everybody chips in with the 10-15 runs, but you get it in quick time, your end score, that matters. Will that be called a no ball? They are coming back for 2, could be run out. Now they are running, now they are getting out, now they are showing intent. Sumudhu Mahapalage has to go. have to wait for the signal there as well. So that's the end of the innings. That was the final delivery of the innings. We'll update you with the scores. Small technical glitch at the MCA. So the final innings, this is the final game for today here in this T10 TIA tournament. Sampath Bank versus DFCC. There you go, 67. So Moksha Samarakon made 30. He was the chief run getter, runs for Bandara as well. We'll take a look at the final score. These are some of the highlights for today. There was nothing much when it comes to boundaries. Started off with some intent, but then wickets started to fall. And in between there wasn't much. That was that stumping, brilliant work. It was Moksha that held the innings together, but he was unable to get the ball away and get those runs much quicker until Bandara tried with a few lusty blows. This was that penultimate over. And this was towards the end. That innings falling apart. They won't mind that. That was the run out that happened, and I think 68 is what they have ended up. We'll update you. Just give me a minute with the final score. Sampath Bank ended up, yes, we're going to break. They ended up with 68 for 3. So 70 required of 60 deliveries for DFCC in this run chase, the final game for today in this T10 Tier A tournament. So far, CDB has played 3 games unbeaten. Haley's played 3 games, won 2, lost 1. DFCC here looking for their second win. They beat DPMC yesterday, looking for their second win today. Sampath Bank unfortunately played 3, lost 3. They are looking for their first win as well. Can they defend this 69? We'll have to wait and see. The final 10 overs coming up. For today, we had some exciting games. I'd like to remind you that this T10 tournament played the Tier B games, played in several venues at Dharmapala College, Pannipitiya, Nalanda College grounds, DSN and Nayaka grounds as well. That's a slice away in the air, away from the field. So DFCC are off the mark with a single. Sampath Bank will have to defend all these runs. Every run is important. They have to bowl tight. Ranga Pereira. They have to hold on to their catches. So Ratnayaka, who bowled well, is now on strike. Looking for the single. Yes, no call. Sent back.
Boy. Para, boys, come on. Stop it.
So they started off picking up the singles.
Come on. What do you think?
Another dot ball. Good start by Ranga Pereira.
Ranga. Sasun. Okay, boy.
Smashes that. Has he cleared the fielder? Yes, he has. Needed the power to beat the field at mid-off. Got enough elevation, Vinushka Silva. So the first boundary in this run chase for DFCC. Backed himself and pulls it off successfully. Oh, that came back quickly. He couldn't get his hands in position. Took him by surprise, the bowler Ranga Pereira. It was powered back at him. Yeah, just could not get his hands in proper position. Life for chance for Vinushka Silva. 6 overs, 6 runs on the board after the first over.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
So Sasun Vijayaratna.
Hold up.
63 needed of 53.
Sir, 2 leg.
Drives through the offside. Good looking shot. Just a one though. See the intent from the DFCC batters are much more, even though they have just hit the boundary once. They're looking to play their shots, looking for the way to find the boundary. There's much more positiveness in the batting, in the stroke making, shot making. Goes straight down the ground. Beautiful shot, that one. Just a couple of steps down the track, meeting it on the full. And stroking it straight back past the bowler, straight as a dice. Ravindra Ratnayaka looking good. It's a good cricketing shot. Didn't try to slog it away. And he's got the results he was looking for. 6 runs off the over so far. Straight to the good shot, but straight to the fielder. Pulls up in his run-up, Sasun Vijayaratna. Chipped away through mid-wicket. Just a single. So 7 runs off that over, 2 done, 13 without loss.
उसने पावर प्ले करना होगा
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
right arm round coming through
Single to start the third over. Tiloka himself is the bowler. At the moment, singles are coming frequently at almost every delivery. What they will need is also a boundary in between just to get ahead of the game. DFCC currently they are within that required run rate, but a boundary or two, then they'll go ahead and be in a much more comfortable position. At the moment looking comfortable, just milking the bowlers around. Not a huge total, mind you. 71 to get.
hurry up
70 to get, I mean. That's pulled around. That's 6. You see, he was milking the singles, but soon as he saw that long hop, latches onto that one. Didn't waste the loose delivery, but deposited it over the boundary for 6. Now this is what's required. You need to punish the loose delivery. Try and put the pressure on the bowler. Was bowling well, but dragged that one short and he's been punished. There is no or little margin for error in this game. Modern day cricket, especially these formats like T10 and T20. 48 of 44 the requirement. Now that's another good shot. Down on one, hits it straight as a dice with outside the off stump. Vinushka Silva now showing he has the ability. 2 consecutive sixes. This time he had to reach for it. The early one was short, this was fuller. The result the same. 19 of 8 for him.
second batsman
He'll try to look and finish this game quickly as possible because net run rates might come into play later on, you never know. If DFCC have to play Haley's next week, that will be a close one. We never know what happens, we never know about the weather situations. That's 4 more. Expensive over at the end, 19 of it. 3 overs done, 32 without loss.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
Hey! One.
Subandara has been introduced into the attack. Another spinner. Current run rate over 10 runs per over. Required run rate has dropped drastically to just above 5. 37 of 41. Another couple of blows and DFCC will be well away on their way to a victory. The big DPMC yesterday lost to CDB. So CDB almost looks like they are through to the finals. This tier A. So the battle between, if DFCC win today, the battle between DFCC and Hales is going to be a crucial one next week. Sort of a decider. Close to the bat. Outside edge. Oh, wicketkeeper could not get his gloves behind that one. They'll come back for 2. But what is good to see is they're going at it, going fight quickly as possible. Not just, they're very comfortable position. They're not going to play the waiting game. Just look for singles and get surely secure the victory. What they're trying to do is try to finish the game quickly, rather convincingly. Get their net run rate up as well. So this is good cricket by DFCC. I like what they're doing. Hansi Jabandara, good over so far though, just 4 runs of first 4 deliveries.
I see it, ball. Nice boy. Boys, come on.
Okay, see.
Catch him.
Pushing it down the ground. Another run. Score moves up to 37. So far.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
So Ranga Pereira bowling his second over here. Good first over. Just 6 runs.
Come on. Kasih boda. Hayakin ha? Kau tu ni? Ren. Alik, betul. Macam. Isa. Sabar.
Full toss. Hit down the ground. That's a good looking shot. Beautifully played, beautifully timed by Ravindra Ratnayaka. He looks a very good cricketer. Standing tall, not an easy shot to play. Punching off the back foot. Especially when there isn't any pace on the ball. Ranga Pereira is a slow medium.
One.
5 overs done, 44 without loss. 26 needed of 30 deliveries.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDP එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
Twenty-six of 30. So 5.2, Hansaja Bandara into his second over, gave away 6 of his first. Vinusha Silva, Ravindra Ratnayaka must be looking to try and finish this off without any further wickets.
Yeah.
That's in the air. Has he got the distance? Yes, he has. That's a big one. Ravindra Ratnayaka. That would have been 6 on any ground or most grounds because that went a long way, well over the boundary. Had the distance, had the height as well. After 3 good deliveries, he's been hit for 6 and it's a no ball. So it's a free hit as well. Unfortunately, overstepping. Nothing. Oh, that was a tough call. And why would you do that? You got a free hit. Oh, that's 4 though. I spoke too soon. The fielder diving over the ball. And Ravindra Ratnayaka would have said, I knew that he's going to miss that one. Well, he's got a boundary. The score has now moved to 57. He just went for that switch hit. There was they were crossing over for a single and the fielder just overran completely right through his legs. Another one down the ground. It was close to the bat. Dot ball to end the over. 6 overs done. 58 without loss.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDB එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
So 4 overs remaining. There's 12 runs required. Bandara's second over went for 13. His first over just 6. He's had a decent tournament though with the bat and ball for Sampath Bank, one of the players that has stood out as all-rounder. Of 24. They'll probably be looking to finish this with at least 2 overs to spare. Sasun Vijayaratne to bowl his second over. He's given away 7 of his first. So you have 3 games altogether?
Yeah. 3 games.
24, 30 games?
Sorry, 24 teams.
What 30 games?
24.
Yeah. It is 30 games.
Not 30.
You were in my pocket. So what's the next game?
People finishing right now.
You go to quarters.
We are confident to get in the quarters.
Yesterday you already, no?
No. Today is the first day.
When next week? Yeah.
Next week is at Dandapal.
One week, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll catch you in a minute. Okay. So 7th over. Swings across the line. Just a single. That's a good shot. Oh, it's dropped. Falls right between the two fielders. Got a hand to it, one of them. Fielder running back probably should have kept it for the fielder coming in from the boundary. Vishwa. Unfortunately for Sampath Bank, they are unable to pick that first wicket. That was an opportunity they should have taken. We saw Cotton Bull dropped in the very first over. Yes, probably the fielder coming in would have had a chance as well. Never know. Difficult for the fielder running back. Got his hand to it, could not hold on. Swings at that. Not given as a wide. Gets away with it, I feel, Sasun Vijay Ratna. It's been a good over, 4 runs just conceded. And a couple of hits away from victory, DFCC. Eight runs off 19 deliveries. Hit that away. They'll win a couple of runs. Just a single. So Ratnayaka hasn't gone through for the second. That's the end of the over as well. 7 overs done. 63. 7 required of 18 deliveries.
මොනවද පේන්නේ කියමු.
CDBFD
දැන් කොහොමද?
CDBFD
ඔයාට කන්නාඩි ඕනේ නෑ. හොඳට දුර දිග පේනවා.
දැනෙන පොලියක් දෙන CDP එක ඩිපොසිට් වෙනස්.
So it's getting cloudy once again. It has been like this all day. We had just one hold up. A few minutes of rain. Covers came on, bit off quickly. Other than that, the sun has come, gone. Cloud has come, gone. It's been that sort of a day. And it's just 7 runs needed of 18 deliveries. Sasun Vijay, no, it is a change of bowling. Left arm spin off the bowler's hands. Just popped up volleyball style over the net. Kavimal Sirisena is the bowler. One shot away from victory. Can Vinusha Silva finish it in style? It's a boundary probably. It's 6 and that's the end of the game. Very well played for DFCC. 6 to win the game. Vinusha Silva 35 of 18. Ravindra Ratnayaka 34 of 17. They won with 10 wickets to spare and over 2 overs remaining. Sampath Bank haven't just been good enough on the day. They lost the morning game to DPMC, much closer battle. But this one totally outplayed. DFCC showing that they're far more superior. They will have a big battle on their hands next week, Saturday, here versus Haleys. Then the winner will go through to the finals of that game. But the Sampath Bank have been knocked out. And there is a chance for all the other teams to try and qualify for the finals. That's the DFCC, DPMC, Haleys and CDB. CDB, of course, looked the most outstanding side with a lot of international players in their exposure. So we have had 4 games today here in the Tier A at the MCA grounds. And in the final game, DFCC coming on top. There you see Vinuksha Silva, 35 of 18, 3 sixers, 2 fours. Ratnayaka, 1 6 and 3 fours, 34 unbeaten of 27 deliveries. The bowling, nothing much to talk about. 2 overs for 13, Ranga Pereira was good, so was Sasun Vijayaratna. But Tiloksha Himet Siri was expensive. Hansija Bandara 2 overs for 19 and just 2 deliverers by Sirisena for 7 runs. They came out to battle looking very positive. Well, looking to score runs, that's the difference for me between the two teams. It's a 10 over game, you have 10 wickets in hand, and every ball you must look to attack, look to be positive, look to score runs. And when the situation comes, you have to go for it. Luck may come your way, you may get out, but the other time you may find the boundary as well, shorter boundaries here at the MCA. They played some good cricketing shots, but they used their power and strength really well to go down the ground, and that's where I think Sampath Bank lacked in their strategy today. They were just not attacking enough. It's not about their ability. We haven't seen the others bat. They've only seen the top 5 or 6 bat in both games, so you never know what may come about. And the DFCC have won that game. 69 for 5 in 10 overs. Samarakon 31, not out of 29 deliveries. Bandara 18 of 13. A 10. Vinuksha Silva was outstanding with both bat and ball. 2 for 16 of his 2 overs. Premaratna 1 for 6 of 2. Disanayaka 1 for 9. Vinuksha Silva again 35 of 18. Ratnayaka 34. Ranga Pereira bowled well. So did Vijayaratna, but they couldn't pick up any wickets, and DFCC cantered to victory. So there you go. That's it from us for today. Coming to you live here from the MCA grounds on Sporty.lk. It's a goodbye for me from the commentary box, signing off Ricky here and our production crew as well. We will be back with the live action once again from MCA next Saturday with the remaining of the Tier A matches.